Remake an economy for the 21st century that sustains public investment in education, roads, social safety nets, all the social programs that we
I mentioned some of that in the beginning. We do need to, we're about 10 years behind in our investment in public structures and public roads and public buildings. We've been starving that for a long time, both federally and in the state, because we have this mantra that, and have leadership that said we shouldn't do things together. We shouldn't do things through our government and public sector, and have only been designed to starve our public institutions. And so we have to say enough of that. We know that the business community understands that good roads that allow them to get products to market is something that they're willing to invest in. We know that companies come here to Minnesota because of a strong public education system. And by the way, I've been in a lot of schools in Minnesota, and the Minnesota schools are in tough shape. We may not have that as much in some of the communities that we live in here, but a lot of the schools in Minnesota do need some help. They need some energy efficiency. I've put a proposal together to do energy audits in schools, and then put some public funds toward trying to make those schools more efficient. And we need to then align things like curriculum with higher education in schools to help our students learn how to build better technologies and how to build better energy efficiency and help us for the long term. But we got some tough situations in schools right now that do need some help. That can put people back to work right now. We do need to redo the energy grid, build new transmission lines so that we can move energy, alternative energy sources, wind and solar, in better ways, so they're not compartmentalized so much. That will be a strong investment for us also. The two variables that companies have right now are healthcare costs and energy costs. They're things that cause them to hold more money in reserves because they don't know what their exposure is going to be in the future. And so getting this healthcare system under control, making sure that there's some stability for business owners right now so they know what the cost exposure is going to be, is going to free up some capital for them to hire more people, along with energy costs. Companies have to hold capital because of the fluctuations in energy costs right now. That will free up their money to invest right now. I've heard from some friends who are bankers right now, and they're talking about how right now in the economy there are companies who do have capacity to loan, but they're doing it with products that are already made. They're doing it with equipment that's already made and holding it until sometime in the future where they think the economy might turn around. And then they'll start hiring people to use that equipment. Well, we got to find ways to get them to hire those people to use that equipment that they're holding right now. That's not something that we can wait in the future, and finding good solid ways to do that. And they have some great thoughts on how to do that. And we've been sitting down and putting some plans together to figure out how to make that actually work structurally. But those are some things right now, making sure that healthcare gets taken care of, and let's hope that we get something done tomorrow. Let's hope that something gets passed so we can build on cost containment and really help grow jobs and really help take some of that pressure off of businesses right now.
All right, great.